My name is Chris Finesse, and welcome to the Radical Masculine. Now, today we are going to break down a video on the things you should not do whenever you get pulled over on New Year's Eve with a suspended license. Now, there are things you should do during a traffic stop, and it usually goes like, yes, sir, no, I haven't had anything to drink tonight, or you could say, oh, I've had a couple, or whatever. I would say take an Uber, a cab, don't do it. But needless to say, the things you absolutely do not do is what this woman is about to attempt to do. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that Cash App, and we're going to jump right into the video.
The ideas, opinions, and beliefs of the radical masculine are for entertainment purposes only. We make fun of everyone equally.
On January 1st, 2023, a Portage County Sheriff's deputy was on patrol when he ran the plates of a vehicle in Stevens Point, Wisconsin. It came back showing the registered owner had a suspended license, so the deputy decided to conduct a traffic stop. Upon approach, the female driver, 33-year-old Nicole Golomsky, immediately began yelling and cursing.
Waiting for me to leave. That's crazy. They could tell if you have a suspended license by running your license plate. Crazy. My gas pump. Look around, dude.
Well, the reason
you really
why
don't
I'm
have
pulling
anything
you
better to do on New Year's Eve, New Year's night, New Year's Day, when there's all these motherfuckers. Get that out my eyes.
It's not in your eyes.
I didn't do anything illegal.
I'm pointing
I do know. I know your is gonna pull me over. Okay. I saw you sitting at Hardee's.
Yes.
Because
you know why?
Lazy, and you don't want to pull over somebody with actually where you have to do paperwork.
Who has a suspended driver's license?
Oh, I got a suspended driver's license, but you can pull somebody over drinking and driving, right?
Okay, can I have your ID?
No, I don't have it with me. My name is Nicole Golomsky. You know who the I am. Okay. Because you just said I have a suspended license. Do what you gotta do with your dog.
Well, I have to verify who you are.
Don't find anything. I don't give a f***. And your buddy back there can bring his dog. You guys do this to me anytime.
I've never met you before, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Why did you creep at Quick Trip until I left? Answer that.
Because I saw you had a suspended driver's license.
How did you see that if you're on the other side of the parking lot and then drove around my vehicle, then drove around again?
Okay, you know what? I don't need to answer you.
You don't have to answer. I don't have to answer.
What's your name, sir?
He doesn't have. I feel sorry for the guy in the car. You know she goes at him like that. Boom. Drat. To answer you, does he? Get it out of his eyes.
You're not wearing a seatbelt.
And neither the f*** am I. Neither am I.
I don't know that.
Oh well. Quit talking to him.
What's your name?
Off. He does not need to tell you his name legally. You're not going to try to make somebody. He's a passenger.
Did I do anything?
You are being. This is entrapment. Do you know that? You're going to get in trouble.
Entrapment.
Yes, it is.
You think I'm going to get in trouble? My charge is right here.
What is that called? Harassment.
Have you been drinking tonight?
No. Breathalyze this. So I know a little bit about this because at one point in time I had a warrant, so I would have someone else drive for me because I never wanted to get pulled over. It was terrible. It was way back when. But I did the research and they can ID all adults in the car.
Breathalyze
Get
this.
Get it.
How do I know that? Your eyes are glossy.
Yeah, I smoke a lot of weed.
You been smoking tonight?
No.
When's the last time you smoked?
None of your business. You smell weed? No. Are you gonna find weed? No. Sorry, you wasted your time.
I don't actually. I think I do smell weed.
You do? Search it. I told you. Get your dog.
I don't need a dog.
Do you got weed on you that you would put in my car?
Why would I have weed on me?
You seem like a dirty, lazy cop.
Oh, that's
so when you dig through my car and you're that don't find nothing, don't be upset and then have to give me a ticket for suspended license and drive away like a piece of cop. Why don't you?
He wasn't wearing a seatbelt and didn't want to ID himself either.
Dude, this guy waited at Quick Trip for me. For no reason. I'm pumping gas and doing my makeup. Ready to actually go to a friend's house and have a couple drinks.
How much have you had to drink already?
Not breathalyze me. I'm not talking to you no more.
This is like a clinic of everything you should not say when you get stopped by the police with a suspended driver's license. The opposite. You gotta say the opposite.
Alright, I'll be right back.
So if you've got a violation of the passenger and he's refusing to identify himself...
I walked up, he wasn't wearing a seatbelt. He's claiming he took it off, but I don't believe him.
Okay.
Neither one of them had him on. She's telling me she's the RO. She gave me her name, but she doesn't have a driver's license on her.
Okay.
So I can write her for that.
Yeah, check and
Plus,
see if you can
the
find
reason-
a driver's license picture.
Well, yeah, I stopped her for, she's suspended.
Oh, okay.
Let me ask you something, sir. Do you have a valid driver's license?
No,
No? So neither of you are leaving here then until
I
you have
don't.
a valid driver
You know
also.
what? I can walk away. Can I?
You can't leave right now.
If I'm not being detained, yes, I can.
No, you are detained.
How?
You're getting a citation.
That's
You're
not
not
being
going
detained.
anywhere.
That's not being detained.
Yeah, you're not leaving.
Okay, well, when this is done giving me a ticket tag...
In this video, I want to talk about why you should walk away from toxic
Alert, suspended driver's license. Female.
Wow, this was the beginning of 2023. Now, while I was having cocktails, having a great time, and bringing in the new year,
My career.
Don't look like that. What the fuck's wrong with you?
she was arguing and yelling with these cops, even though she has a suspended driver's license. It's incredible.
White.
I'm not driving out of here without a license, so
He says he don't have one either, but he won't identify himself.
that's perfect. They can sit here until they get someone out here.
Operator
Permit.
failed to have passenger seatbelted.
Yep, that's a citation.
She's getting a seatbelt and a
Yep.
suspension.
Okay.
How far do you want to push his
It's up to
identification?
you too if for failure to carry her driver's license on her person.
I
It's up
kind
to
of
you.
feel like that's a double-edged sword because
Okay.
of this already being suspended. She doesn't really have a driver's license. Otherwise, I was going to write it.
I was gonna say with him is, I mean, if he says he had it on, he took it unless you saw that he didn't
Well, I
have
pulled
it
up
on.
behind them. They never took them off. They were, in my books, they were never wearing them.
So that's kind of a little bit of a break already. So she doesn't have her ID card on her, but he realizes her license is suspended, so he don't want to hit her twice for a similar charge. But how does she reward him? Probably by being rude.
There's video from my squad. You never see them remove seatbelts or anything like that. They were, in my book, they were not wearing them.
Okay, it's up to you. It's your stop. So if you feel that he truly wasn't wearing his seatbelt and you have a violation, then he's required to identify himself for his citation. If he refuses to identify himself,
Well, I didn't write him
he's-
a citation. I was going to write it to her.
But
Instead of,
what I'm saying is he's obstructing an investigation. If he has got a citable offense that you intend on citing him for, it's up to you if you want to push it that far. If he says he doesn't have a license, we can sit on him until
Okay,
we get
so
someone
then-
out here to pick them in the car up.
so then we're just going to have, I don't know, go as far as telling him, we'll take him to jail to identify him and he can get booked in for obstructing?
If you wanted to go that route, that's your discretion. If you've got a citable offense, he's refusing to identify himself. He's by law is required to identify himself.
Yeah, this would be a simple,
Simple $10 ticket or a criminal.
well, that and just a suspension. I wouldn't have even cared or wrote him. Like, it's,
Sure.
this is unnecessary.
Yep.
Okay, so you're willing to tell me who you are, what your name is, sir?
No, he doesn't have to. I'm telling him not to talk to you. Do not.
I'm not talking to you
Okay,
right now.
well, I don't want him
Stop
talking.
Who do you think wears the pants in this relationship?
No.
You
you're
need to stop
disrespecting
talking.
me
Step out of the
for
vehicle.
no reason.
Step out. Come here. I'm going to talk to you back here.
No.
do I have to listen to him?
Yes, you do.
Walk to the front of that car, please.
I just want to know, dude. Speaking person to person, like why are you guys not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cops here?
Look at how you're reacting.
Because
I'm not trying to mistreat you. I'm not
time.
like trying to make you feel
No,
bad.
listen to me, please let me finish.
Sure.
There's so many drunk crackheads, meth heads, alcoholics, people with so much stuff that if you pulled them over, you would actually, I don't know, it would feel like you were doing good because they were drinking and driving, or they had drugs, or they were doing something bad.
Okay.
But why?
Well, technically, you have a suspended driver's license, so you shouldn't be on the road either, because now if you get into a car accident, your insurance is not valid. So, come on. She just doesn't like it.
Well, you physically told me you're smoking pot, weed all the time.
Because you're being a thing. My eyes are glassy. You smell weed. Actually, I do smell weed now. You know you don't. You don't smell weed. You don't smell alcohol. I haven't been drinking.
Okay, but
That's
one thing.
lying to me.
It would be lying if I was lying. I'm not lying to you.
Okay. Don't raise your voice at me, dude. I have daddy issues, and I don't like men. I don't trust them.
Listen.
I have PTSD. Do not talk to me like that. Do not.
This is what women always use against men. You raped me. I have issues. I have anxiety. I'm scared of you. Don't touch me. And it's just like, come on, there are real victims out there. And you kind of dilute the whole accusation, and it's tiring.
I'm not lying. Everything I say that we're talking about is recorded.
You know how scary this is when you see like this happen on the news?
None of this would even have gone this far or be to where it is right now.
Held down by you guys, choked out.
If you could at least have the slightest bit of respect.
Brad, I want to walk away from you because I don't owe you shit.
Listen,
but you know what you
walk
would
to
do?
the front of my car.
You know what you would do?
Just walk to the front of that car.
You would physically hurt me. You would hold me down.
I'm not going to.
But if I tried
I'm not even going to touch you.
You would. You'd shoot my.
Just have a seat right there. Relax.
Tell me what to do.
Okay, so here's the thing. You're not identifying yourself. I pulled up behind you. I have a camera that's also in my car that I've never observed either one of you removing a seatbelt. Therefore, you weren't wearing one. It's a violation. If you're not going to tell me who you are or give me your identification, that's obstructing. And then we're going to handle it differently.
What are you trying to do?
Just tell me who you are.
What have I done wrong? Because I saw you driving around.
Yeah, I saw you at Quick Trip. I ran her plate. I saw that she was suspended as a registered owner of the vehicle. I can legally do that. I can sit at a gas pump and run every license plate around me. I can legally do that. Aaron Source.
Irving. I-R-V-I-N-G. Saragossa. Call it in right now so I can tell you how.
Both of these people are very disrespectful, and they wonder why they are probably going to get shit treatment. And then they're going to say, you see how terrible those cops were treating me?
6'2" cop. Could you look up a Irvin Zaragoza in-house?
That's that bonus. Yeah, what's the harassment?
If she wouldn't have started yelling at me and all this would have never gotten to this point.
That guy looks like that little monkey that's on a little motorcycle. I don't know if you ever seen it.
It's just that we're all the time. This is happening. Like we're not doing anything wrong. Literally at the picture, standing there. And
Suspended driver's license is doing something wrong.
So I drive around, and that's my job is to observe traffic, and I run license plates.
Did I put the wrong gas in the car?
No, I literally look for people with suspended driver's licenses. I look for people that are revoked.
And so now you're out in forest. Why?
No, this is my normal shift.
There's quite a few guys.
Right now, yeah, you got us at shift change, so there's a lot of us, because there's guys coming off and on. Half hour ago, there's 3 of us. That's it.
Trying to mess with us when you could be actually doing something good.
Okay. How much weed is in the car?
There's no weed here.
I can smell it.
Okay. If you can smell it, then you need to get your nose checked.
No. Irving, we're talking to him. We already got your name. You need to stop asking me questions about my
Jared, you want to walk up here?
You might as well just get it done and over with.
She sounds like a professional ball breaker. Feel sorry for him. I wonder if he has a vagina.
If you want to get in here and check it, go ahead.
So I looked at past contacts
Because I know she has a dick.
too with the car, and it even says that there's been marijuana in this car. So you're gonna tell me that I don't smell it when it's been in here?
Quit talking to
I don't care to search the whole vehicle, honestly. I don't want to look in the dang vehicle.
I don't care. Like, what are you trying to get at?
I'm just being honest. I'm talking to you, man to man.
I've already told you, like, there's nothing here. What do you want?
Nothing. I don't want anything.
If you're trying to get in here, get in here.
Okay, can you step out?
Can you run it? Can you be quick?
Yeah, no, you're not going anywhere. You guys might as well start calling for a ride.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna have you step forward and hang out with that officer.
I want to look inside the car.
Oh, yes, go ahead. I have to give you permission.
Actually, he kind of looks a little bit more like Waldo now, his crackhead brother, or his granola-eating brother, who reads the dictionary.
Not him.
No, I don't need permission. Because the more I talk to him and have my head in the car, I can definitely smell marijuana.
Really? How do you know what marijuana smells like? Get that marijuana then. Please don't put any drugs in my car from your guys' sleeves. I've seen it on YouTube videos.
Do you have your phone with you?
No.
Irvin, do you want to try to call somebody? Because you guys aren't driving out of here.
Guess what? My uncle lives 2 houses up. I'm pushing my car to his driveway.
I'm going to hand you your phone so you can work on a ride.
I don't need a ride. I'm going to push my car.
Okay, well, I'm going to go knock on that door. I'm going to verify that's your uncle, and he says it's okay. You can put your car there.
Yeah, right. Go ahead. Why don't you check the address?
Why do you have a hatchet in your door?
Well, why wouldn't he? You've been combative, you've been disrespectful, and you've been lying up to this point.
I can have whatever the I want in my door. I can have a gun in my door.
Okay, thanks. That's all I wanted to hear.
Probably a shot, right?
Nope. I thought you didn't have an ID.
Yourself.
That sounds like obstructing. You can say, I hear all kinds of things. I just don't want to talk to you because I don't want you to keep yelling at me. I don't work for the city.
Nicole was released and cited for failure to wear a seatbelt, operating while suspended, and failure to have a passenger wear a seatbelt.
That's what I'm doing at Quick Trip. But he said he saw that I have a suspended license when I don't have a front plate.
I'll say this, these police officers had impeccable patience because she was a pain in the ass. If she was a dude and she was talking like that in the bar, I'd kick her ass or his ass.
Keep it up. And I'm going to write you for obstructing for not giving me your ID.
Please do. I don't need to hear it. Not from you, and not from nobody.
Here's a citation for operating while suspended. There's a court date and time up here at the top. You do not have to appear. It would be a deposit of $200.50.
Oh, God,
There's also a citation for you not wearing a seatbelt. Same court date.
I told you he was going to write a ticket for everything because he's going to feel asked for that he didn't find nothing.
Also, I'm giving you a citation for not having your passenger failing to wear his seatbelt.
Thanks, Brenham. Thanks.
She's made a lot of sexual innuendos to where you can tell she knows what she's doing. She may have a penis herself, but she also knows her way around a penis. I could tell you that. She did the whole hand gesture earlier. She really... That's like the... Never mind.
Have a nice night.
Yeah, you better figure out a way to get your car somewhere because you're not driving it.
I'm going to push it to where it needs to go. Good
Okay.
boy. You feel good?
Nope, we'll be here.
Fighting cut. I know you will because you don't want to do paperwork. You don't want to do your real job and go fight crime, right? You're a pig that don't know nothing. No.
Still stand there constituted. What are you doing?
No, he wants to see your extremely ignorant ass push that thing on an icy road. Beautiful.
Okay, so make sure she doesn't drive out of here. She's gonna just drive out of here the second we leave, so
Then what do you...
it's up to you if you wanna
I've never had cops watch
sit out here.
push my vehicle.
If she wants to push it a couple of blocks, we can follow her and watch her push her vehicle for 2 blocks, I guess.
Call that tow truck.
That's what I would do.
When that tow truck comes, you gotta pay for that, right?
We can't allow her to leave though
The
without a
city got your
license,
boss
so
to be pissed, and I'm gonna push my car.
Yeah, they'll call the tow truck and they'll tow that shit to the impound. Not where you want it to go. What do you think you are? Waldo's girlfriend?
I totally agree. She's not leaving.
if it is going a couple of blocks up to her uncle's house, make sure you verify that that person is your uncle and that it's allowed to stay there.
Now, that is going to conclude our reaction of what not to do when dealing with the police. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe, hit that Cash App, and I will either see you tomorrow or in hell, whichever comes first. Spaceman, out!